Hello, and welcome to Pwnery's Kicking It Old School, Season 5, Episode 34. Don't ask me why I'm doing the Scottish accent thing, I don't even remember. Anyway, I always have fun doing it. This is Final Fantasy I, the Pixel Remaster. And we pick up where we left off last, which I believe is just outside the Western Keep, and we kicked some Astos and acquired the Crystal Eye. So, now we're going to take a nap at the inn, and I'm going to show you what that eye is for. We're going to start sort of putting things back together, because you may have remembered that I mentioned that I had skipped certain places to go just because I knew they were useless to me before. Well, now they have a use, as you're about to find out. Also, if you need a reminder, or you have just caught wind of this series, go back 2 episodes. But I had given my build a bit of an advantage. I used an experience in Gold Multiplier. Other than that, we are playing this fairly legit otherwise. So the fights still happen. When they hit me, the damage still happens. Like, we're not getting away with this completely unscathed. But we are at an advantage. Mainly just because I don't want you to have to sit there and watch me grind. It just makes the flow better. Let's just try to take them on. I mean, I've got the spells left. I mean, it's like they used to say, if you have a bomber and you didn't drop your bombs, you don't get paid to bring them home, so you might as well use them. Same thing with your spells. It's like, you got the spells, just use them now. So, we're gonna head back to Cornelia, because, you know, cheaper inn fees. And you can see they're still beating the hell out of us. Nope, we gained another level. Yay! I do like the fact that I can fly at angles, or sail at angles. Not capable in the original game. Look, you tried to run away! You're a shark! Where's your pride? Tonight we dine on shark fin soup. Alright, let's have a cheap night at the Cornelia Inn. We'll spend the 30. And now I'll show you where this crystal eye goes. Right after we save. Okay, we get first strike. See, now we're doing some pretty respectable damage. That was mainly why I wanted to level quickly anyway, because the beginning part is very grindy just to get your character to be able to defend himself and hold his own. So now we've sort of shot right through that. Okay, in a rare situation, I'm going to look at the map. I have to go slightly to the left before I go north. That way I don't have to do extra fights. I have to go around that. And there's the cave. Well, looks like we're going to get into a 2-round fight here. Matoya's Cave. Frontwards, backwards, any way you see such a strange spell. Swish, swishery. So, these... Oh. One... What? Cancel and loan. I think that's what it says. Thump. Ouch! This is Matoya. My eye! My eye! She fell over again. I can't see a blasted thing without my crystal eye. Who could have stolen it from me? Aw, poor lady. So before this, these guys would tell you push B and select for a secret spell, and what it did is it showed you the map. Now it says something like cancel and loan. Like if you start from the beginning and work your way back, I think. I don't know what they're driving at there. And then obviously there's some stuff and things. Antidote, potion, potion. Here, let me give you this crystal eye. Oh, what's this? My crystal eye! Give it here! Don't worry, I have something for you to exchange. Take this potion. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection. I have obtained Jolt Tonic. In the original game, it was called the Herb. And I guess because of the way things are today, they didn't want a mysterious woman to hand you a sack of herb. You're still here? I don't need you anymore, so be on your way. You're not as attractive as I thought you'd be. Bitch. It's okay, I got what I needed from you. I used you for my purpose. So, Jolt Tonic. Great. What do we do with Jolt Tonic? If you're wondering why I corrected that, I didn't want them to accidentally hit the red one in case they go before the fighter, which clearly that did happen. So I didn't want that to turn into a 2-round battle. Oh! Fan. The green pirates. No problem. So, why am I back here, you might ask? Well, first of all, we have Jolt Tonic. And, what better thing to use it on than a prince that's been asleep for 5 years? This Jolt Tonic may be just what we need to break the curse. Your Highness? Your Highness! Wakey, wakey! Oh. Oh. I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary warrior. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. I now have the mystic key. I have the key! So, before we move on to the next section of the game, we've got a lot of backtracking to do. I'm trying to remember if there's a treasure room here. There is. As you can see right there. Now I just gotta remember how the hell to get to it. Oh, I do have a run button. How convenient. Instead of having to walk at snail's pace. Uh-oh. Shoot, I forgot how to get there. Ah, there we go. Boom. I can enter. What do we got here? Bronze gloves, money, mithril hammer. Okay, so I happen to know that that is a very, very useful weapon for this guy. Because I think they didn't do silver. I think they just call it mithril in this one, in this game. What else did we pick up? Bronze gloves, that's right. Cool. So that's the first loot we pick up. And now we have to go back to the Northwest Castle. Now you might remember down in that cave there was some doors locked with the mystic key. Pretty sure I don't need any of that crap. Technically, I don't fully need what we're going to get now, but there's this one weapon that I like to pick up, just to say I did it. We are not going to sit through this many rounds of battle. Like, to hell with that. You're all just going to burn. It's good squishy. Alright, so we're back at the Western Keep, and we are looking to get into that door over there. Which I believe I have to walk around the long way. I always felt like this place was a giant waste. Like they had all this space to play with on this map. See all this space? And they didn't do nothing with it. Alright, here we go. Monsters! Great. Mummies. Well, they're made out of bandages. Bandages should burn. Oh, that's right, they put you to sleep when they hit you. Easy. That's what I wanted, the power staff. It's not that great, but I like to have it anyway. Well, actually, it's quite a bit better than the dagger. Alright. Monsters! Wraiths. I think these guys are the paralysis things. Again, they don't like fire, and they probably don't like Diara, and they don't like fire. Oh, it wasn't enough to kill him. This one. Now you can see the difference in power between a red mage and a black mage. We're level 26. Falcon. If I remember right, you can use the Falcon, right? Oh, it's the same. Well, that ain't worth a crap, is it? More monsters. Oh, good. I don't have to waste 2 spells. Steel gloves. Yes. Alright, can you wear the bronze ones? Nope. So before, in the original game, you would walk up to this space here, and that would trip the monsters. You wouldn't have to open the box to trip the monsters. So they clearly fixed that. That one tried to run. Oh. Can I freeze him? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're getting up there in levels already. Holy crap. Oof. Poisoners. You try freezing them. So his damage was in the 60s. My damage with the black mage is in the 150s. Yeah. And we got poisoned. Okay. Nothing else down here requires the mystic key other than that cave, which we're not going back to. Oops. Ah, not bad. Back to the castle. Very good. Okay, now this castle has a room that's also locked by the mystic key. And I believe it's in the same area, like up in the top right corners. The time has come for you to use the keys. Yeah, no kidding. What do we got here? Cottage, saber, mithril knife. Oh, that reminds me, there's another thing we gotta go pick up. Yeah, see, these are weak. This mithril knife is weak too. Yeah, I don't want none of that. Iron armor. I don't think you can wear that, can you? No. So I don't need that. 10. Ha. Nitro powder. In the original game, that was called TNT. Okay, so we got that. Oh yeah, there's one other thing we gotta do. We gotta go back to Astos's, or not Astos, Garland's place. It's dangerous to be wandering the plains alone. So there were rooms here in the corners. Run! Damn it. That power staff does a fair amount of damage at this level. The rune blade. Alright. Now remember, one of them was rune, one of them was like, there's a rune blade and a wear sword or something like that. A wear buster. That's in this place. Man. Fine. We'll just do this. That wasn't so bad. Wow. So he's strong enough to actually hold his own in physical attacks now. That's cool. Like that. Like that a lot. Gold needle. Wear buster. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah. There we go. I think the other two were just crap, but we'll go get them anyway since we're here. Ambushed. We're gonna get paralyzed. Wow. Surprised that didn't happen. I'll probably get away with just regular Dia. Damn it. Jesus. Think there's enough crap here? Holy man. I probably should have just AoE'd all these guys. Okay. Tent, potion, garbage. At least we're at such a high enough level now where our speed gives us first strike in most cases. Man, I'm glad I got that staff. That works really good. Leather cap. Yep. So the right two were good, the left two were junk. One lone ghoul. Okay, we are done here. Nice. Run does not work on the overworld map. Okay, next we are heading northwest. We are not gonna sit through all this. Like, y'all gonna die. in mass. There we go. So again, we're gonna miss a certain thing. Maybe I'll show you on the map. If you notice, right next to my finger pointer here is this little spot right here. And as you can see, that land is connected. And if you look around the entire map here, we are technically landlocked. There's no way outside of this inner ocean without breaking through right here. And to do that, it's going to involve the use of our little nitro powder. Jesus. Yeah, fine. They'll freeze. This fast forward thing actually work? Oh yeah, it does. And now we head towards this cave, eventually. This should be a one-rounder. Man, we must be rolling in the money by now, too. $158,000. Yeah, I think we're good on money. Mount Duergar. Ooh, stuff. And things. Thanks for the money, bro. With a crystal eye, even the blind can see. So if you come here early in the game, this sort of gives you that idea of what you're supposed to be doing. But I already knew. How you gabbed with your smith. In the smithy he is. I hear that the dark elf Astos nicked one belonging to Montoya. Yeah, we know. We already took care of that. This is the smith. Nay, so fast. These are just for display. You can't fight with them. If only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite, I'd be able to craft a magical sword. Remember that for later. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Because way down in this part of the mine is, well, this. And this doesn't go anywhere. Oh, you can't see the outer world map, but that was where that peninsula was that I have to punch through. Before we do that, however, this was a door that was locked with the mystic key. Tent. Great helm. Well, what's so great about it? Can my red guy wear it? Nope. Dude, red guy can't wear nothing. Worm killer. That sounds pretty cool. 32. What? No. So the Werebuster and the Rune Blade are both exactly the same stats. Except the Werebuster works better on wolves, if I remember right. Ether, Potion, Mithril Mail. Okay. Can you wear that? Because look, from 6 to 20. Yeah, we're going to do that. Money and a cottage. Okay. So we've cleared this place out. This guy here. Nitro powder. This explosive force of this powder will have my canal open in no time flat. I owe you, bairns. So he's going to go down here. We're going to witness his death. There we go. Now we can blast this rock to smithereens. What are you standing around for? That powder's sick to blue. Unless you plan on going with it, you best get out of it while you can. Yeah, he set it off before warning anyone else in the cave. Kind of stupid, isn't he? Oh, meanwhile, down at this landlocked section... Oh, oh, oh. We have just created the Panama Canal. You ever wonder why the cave didn't flood after that? I do. I cannot wait to see what lies out there beyond that canal. Off he goes. You follow, he's gone. Just disappeared, like absorbed by the earth. This whole thing should be underwater. We should be running for our lives as the water floods in, and all these dwarves should be like dead. But they're not, are they? Nah. Let's go ahead and see what that canal takes us to. Let's waste more magic while we're at it. Because we can. Nice. Get on the boot. Das Boot. Ah, town. And we have entered Melmond, which, as you can see, has been devastated. Look at this place. There's graves everywhere. The ground's all ruined. Restore the crystals to grace. Sure. Stop by my father's shop. Okay. If the earth crystal regains its glow, life will return to the earth. The hills and valleys will all be green. Well, let's start buying some magic spells. Look at that. I believe that's Fire 3 already. So yeah, we're gonna have that. And Teleport is quite useful. But we can't have it yet. Wow. Scourge was... I think this was a spell called Rub in the original game. I don't know if I need that just yet. Because we can do a lot of damage already, so... Let's save our money for now. This is Cure 3. Life spell, that'd be useful. Diaga, yeah. So Cure 3 was the only spell he could have. Everything else is no bueno. That's fine. I don't need that extra healing where it hits everybody. Hey, come here. I'm just a farmer. Congratulations. What are you farming, mud? In the cave to the southwestern tip of this, or southern tip of this continent lives a man named Sada. He is a wise man who knows much. Okay, fine. Watts is my name. I've come all this way from the Druger to find out the spring heed of the Earth's decay. The source of it. I read the ancients possessed something with the power to make ships float in the sky. Oh yeah. Long ago, a prosperous civilization thrived in the Northland. Now it's fallen to ruin. It can't be any worse than this place. Weapons! Gotta start selling some of our junk. Crozier. Nope. Saber. Nope. Longsword. Shit. That's stronger than what we're carrying. I guess we're doing longswords. Alright, what can I get rid of? Iron armors that I'm not wearing? Yeah. Leather gloves? Yeah. Hammer? Yep. Battle axe? Yep. Broadsword? Yep. That. 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 Saber? Are the sabers what I just bought? No, longswords are the ones I just bought. If you're wondering why I kept the Werebuster and the Rune Blade, it's because those are unique weapons, and it's just me being a hoarder. But these are obviously stronger than what I'm carrying. So, yeah. Even though I just realized where I could go next is going to even be better than that, but we'll take it for now. And this is where the steel armor was sold before. Now it's called the knight's armor. Of course I'm going to get it. I need 2 of these. Yeah, okay. This is one of the best armors in the game. So, yeah, I'm going to have it. It's pretty funny that my red knight or my red mage can't wear that circlet. But then again, the armor I'm wearing is better, so it doesn't matter. Alright, what else do I have that I can get rid of? Iron armor, yep. Copper armlets, yep. This is just to clean up my inventory space. There we go. We're more or less done here. The giant living in the cave eats rocks. He'll eat just about any kind of rock, but I hear he especially likes gems. He can't get enough of them. There's nothing I, the great genius Dr. Un, do not know. What? You've never heard of me? Inconceivable! I've never heard of you, dude. And if you were such a genius, how come you can't fix this place? Cavern of Earth is to the south of Melmond, on a peninsula called the Devil's Tail. It used to be closer you got to the cave, the more fertile the soil. Now it's a barren waste. Sure. The Earth is decaying, and it's all the doing of the vampire that lives in the Cavern of Earth. Our town is in such rotten shape because he's blocking the flow of the power of the Earth. Will you stop him for us? I guess. And I think that's probably a good place to leave off. This was Pwnery's Kickin' It Old School, Season 4, Episode 34. And if you like what you see, hit the old like button. If you'd like to get a copy of the Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster, I'll leave you a link in the description below. If you're new to my channel, welcome, but if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlists and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. Before we go after the vampire, before we go to Earth Cave, before we mess with the giant, we're going to take a little side trip, and I'll show you on the map where that side trip is. I used to do this in the original game too. I would sail down here, over here, and, you know, world wrap. You would go this way and pop out over here. And there's a dock here. And from this dock, you can walk all the way to Crescent Lake into this town, which has a couple of spells, a couple of weapons, and a couple of armor that I want to go take a look at before we venture into the caves to give myself the best fighting chance to actually kick some ass and take some names. So, next week, that's what we'll do. We'll take that little side trip, and then we'll see how far we can get to deal with Earth Cave, and the giant, and what's on the other side once you get past him, and maybe what's down here. So until then, we'll see you later.